Hey everyone, I hope you're having a fantastic day so far. Today, I want to talk about something that many of you may be feeling. You may be feeling a bit lost or anxious or just a lack of direction in your life. And there are some 5 things that I think that will really help you, especially if you're moving into a new year. So the first thing is to really make sure that you start to explore different paths instead of fixating on one option. I remember back in the day when I thought I wanted to do medicine. Okay, I thought I was going to be a doctor and all this kind of stuff there. And I soon realized that it wasn't conducive to me. It wasn't conducive to what I valued as important, but I didn't know what my values were. So I had to do some deep soul searching. And the best way to do this is to either sit down with somebody else. This could be a coach or mentor or therapist, but it could be your friend. It could be an objective friend who understands your situation, and prime yourself. I talk about this in my life navigation system, which is via Notion. If you want to check that out, then there's a link below. But the point I'm making is you have to ask yourself some questions centered around, okay, what has life taught me so far? What has happened in the last year? What did I like? What didn't I like? What worked really well? How do I want to move forward? What do I want to be known for? What are my intentions? Why am I doing what I'm doing? These are some examples. And then you have to sort of like micro test these different things. It doesn't have to be in some big scale, but you have to start micro testing these things. This is why I moved into contracting. I had this deep, insatiable feeling that I knew something needed to change because there was a values clash. I was coming from a space and situation that I didn't like, and I knew something had to change. So you have to put yourself in that position where you're willing to make things change. That's the first thing. The second thing is to start networking and building professional connections instead of isolating yourself. I know COVID was hard, don't get me wrong. COVID was difficult and has put people in so many compromising situations where they've started to feel social anxiety. But you have to be seated in a position where you slowly start to get yourself out there, whether it's slowly on social media, you DM someone, you have a Zoom link, or whether there is an event that's happening, or whatever it may be. The best way I've done it, and everyone's situation is different, is to start going to people's birthdays. Okay, birthdays are a great excuse in order for you to start doing some of this stuff. So you have to think to yourself, where are the opportunities for me to actually go out, speak to different people, and connect with friends of friends, connect with other people. The point I'm making is start. The third thing is to begin gaining some sort of practical experience through volunteering or value creation or whatever it may be. Okay, so don't rely on your old system that wasn't giving you the validation that you needed. Start to get that experience some way. So again, if you are doing things pro bono, you can look for volunteering opportunities. You can help your friend or your family member do certain things. You can send out a message on LinkedIn or whatever it may be to say, hey, I'm looking to help people for free in X field, whether it's coaching, mentoring, or whatever it may be. That's how you kickstart this stuff. Maybe there's a certain interest that you have when it comes to being a non-executive director or trustee, as an example. These are all opportunities to start building your system, okay, or building your experience, let's say, rather than your system. The next thing is to decide that you're going to have a growth mindset. Embrace learning opportunities instead of thinking of things as failure. Nothing is binary. There's always going to be an in-between. There's always a learning opportunity, but you have to see it that way. You have to condition yourself to see it that way. Because if you don't see it that way, it's going to make life so much more difficult. So you have to appreciate that we have an opportunity and ability to learn new things. That's what learning is. It's taking things from your experiences, your awareness, and then assimilating it in such a way where you utilize it to do even better. So you have to find a way to measure your results. And I guess the other thing I want to say is to make sure that you prioritize your well-being. You have to give yourself grace. I talk about grace like Grace is a human being. If Grace wants to sit on your couch for a little bit and chill with you and help you understand that actually you're being hard on yourself, then allow Grace to do that, because sometimes she's right. She can't, overstay her welcome. Let's not get it twisted. Let's not let Grace overstay her welcome, but she can chill for a little bit. But once you're ready to kick her out, she needs to go. Okay, so don't burn yourself out, but recognize that there is a balance here. So deprioritize stuff. Look at your calendar and understand how you need to sort of make changes in order for you to actually start living the life that you want to live. Okay, your life is meant to be exciting and transformative, not daunting or aimless. So make sure that you create it that way. So hopefully this has given you some inspiration, okay, something to kick you up the backside a little bit in a positive way so that you can start moving in the right direction. Okay, now, of course, for people who are interested in this kind of stuff, again, you can contact me if you want some help, whatever it may be, or long-term coaching, and then we can talk about a solution that may work for you. If you want to see more things around portfolio career development or life management, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. And as always, my friends, understand, reach, and expand. Peace.